Let's look at what happens when we are trying to find the addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division of two functions. So we have our two functions here. F of x is 8 over x plus 2, and g of x is 3x over x plus 4. So first let's look at what happens when we add these. Okay, so all this means is that I am taking the f function, 8 over x plus 2, and I am adding the g function to it. Okay, so in order to add these rational expressions, we have to have a common denominator. So I'm going to multiply top and bottom here by x plus 4. And I'm going to multiply here by x plus 2. So combining these together, and I'm going to go ahead and distribute. So I'm going to have 8x plus 32 plus 3x squared plus 6x, all divided by x plus 2 times x plus 4. Now you could distribute that out if you wanted to. I'm just going to leave it factored. So this is going to be 3x squared plus 14x plus 32, all divided by x plus 2 times x plus 4. So that's what happens when we add them together. So now let's see what happens when we subtract them. So now we're looking at f minus g. So we're going to take our f function and subtract the g function. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and get our common denominator here, just like we did when we were adding. So this is going to be So now when we combine these and distribute, we're still going to get 8x plus 32 here. But when we distribute here, we're distributing a negative 3x. So this is going to be minus 3x squared minus 6x, all over that common denominator. So this is going to be negative 3x squared plus 2x plus 32, all divided by that common denominator. Okay, so now let's look at multiplying these functions. So now we're going to multiply f times g. So again, we're just taking this f function and multiplying by the g function. So when we're multiplying these rational expressions, we're just multiplying straight across. Numerator times numerator, denominator times denominator. So we're going to have 8 times 3x is 24x. And then x plus 2 times x plus 4. And again, we can multiply that out if we want, I'm just going to leave it. So now let's look at dividing. F divided by G of X. So again, we're just looking at dividing here, and I'm actually going to use a division sign instead of a division bar so that I can show you a little more easily how to divide these rational expressions. So we have F divided by G. So when you're dividing rational expressions, you are looking at changing this to multiplication and taking the reciprocal of the second expression. So we're going to flip it. Okay, so now we just multiply. Multiplying straight across, 8 times x plus 4 is going to be 8x plus 32. And x plus 2 times 3x is going to be 3x squared plus 6x.